Welcome back, everybody, to Star Rupture. I'm the Bearded OG, and in this episode, we are going to keep working on our corporate deliveries here and moving up through the ranks, and we're also going to do some more exploration in this episode, too. At least that's the plan. All right, so let me show you what's going on so far. I have set up a permanent, maybe, it might be moved later in the future, but basically a building materials production. So we've got a fabricator going here, and we're filling 4 storage depots up with the basic building material. So that way we'll have a constant supply of that, and I don't have to do that manually any longer. I also got the first part of our first furnace production line going here. And what we're going to do is we're going to make titanium frames. So this guy made a full batch of titanium plates, and then I switched him over to making titanium rails, or beams rather, along with this one, which filled this storage depot up. And also in that process, I worked on the next selenium requirement, and so we've finished that one, and we'll go.
I think I can use this.
We'll turn that in, and once we get the titanium frame production going, then we can work on 2 more of the corporation tiers. So let's go ahead and turn selenium in right now, and that gives us a greater minor limb, 25% more damage mining, basically 25% more speed. That's amazing. Let's go put that in right now. I did move my limb station and my cryo chamber up here, and we have unlocked the first survival, so boom, there we go.
Perfect.
Nice. Okay, that's going to come in handy. All right, so we got that done. We are going to work on Griffith's Blue next, because both Griffith's Blue and also Clever Robotics, both of them can take titanium housing. Let's get the titanium housing itself going first, and then we will get this going. So we're going to... Oh, by the way, you guys told me in the comments that if I select... something, in this case the furnace, and then I press the C key, we have our drone. So now we can move up and down with the drone. Super useful, so I appreciate that. It just wasn't obvious to me. Now it does say that in the lower or the lower part of the screen, but you know, for whatever reason my eyeballs just weren't seeing it. So now what we can do is we can get up here, and if we want that to be like perfectly centered, we can tell that it is, and we're good to go there, and that should be flush, except for, do I want to... I think we might want to move this forward, just so we have a little extra room there. Okay, and the only input that this is going to take, I guess we have to get out of drone mode, is just the titanium plates and the beams. Okay, so let's go ahead and fill this in, just so it's nice and neat. Why is that arrow stuck there? That was weird. Okay, so we're going to set this to... Oh, actually, you know what? That's right. We can also do another one of these for wolfram powder, which is going to be... is it Moon Energy? It wants wolfram? No, Moon Energy wants a rotor, and I don't have the blueprint for that. It's Future Health. Yeah, okay, so we can do a wolfram powder line too, so we're going to do that as well. But this one needs to be set to do titanium housing, which we actually need to learn in the recipe station. So let's go to furnace and titanium housing. Titanium housing.
Rupture activity detected.
Oh, okay. It's time for another star rupture.
Finding a safe place.
So we'll insert the data there. Insert. Oh man, we're like 5 short. Okay, we'll grab 5 more, and then we need 600 titanium sheets. Do I have? Yeah, I do have some of those.
Just what I need.
We'll grab those and put them in, and then we'll just go out and grab about 300 more. It's a little less than that. And We only need 5 more beams. So let's just grab 1 stack of this. And we'll just... Can I split from here? I can't. Okay, so I gotta pull the whole thing out. Whatever. Not a big deal. We'll just put them back in later. Okay, furnace and insert, boom. We have now learned... Oh, no, wait. I miscounted. We need more. We need that much more. Ish. There we go. Okay, so we've now learned the titanium housing. And what we're going to do is break this and this and this. And then we want to put you into there. And you into here. And you into here. And select titanium housing, and we are off to the races. Well, at least for producing. Oh shit!
Rupture's core is unstable.
That was close.
Head to safety immediately.
I honestly was not paying attention to that. Here it comes. Boom.
The planet is being incinerated.
Okay, let's go ahead and head on back out.
Planetary temperature within acceptable parameters.
Still looks like it's too damn hot out here. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to set the inputs into each of these. So this is already in place except for we just need to run a rail from you to you. And I think I'm going to put a ladder here for now. Just back up there, okay? And then we want you to be Griffiths with titanium housing. And we will do the same thing for these other 3. Okay, and so yeah, we're feeding into here. You are starting to make the housing. Can I load some of that stuff in there? Yeah, a little bit of it. And we just need to now hook the output here to here. And we're off. Okay, cool. So that gets that going. All right, now let's go down here. Why are all those showing red? It's weird. And what we're going to do is we're going to set up a similar situation with these 4 guys down here. So let's grab you. We'll put a divider here. Okay, and then we're going to, yeah, we just need the furnace. We don't need anything in between the furnace. Okay, so let's go here and grab furnace, get into drone mode, rotate it this way, and I want it to line up on this seam here. We'll hold it back one more. Okay. Now, we set you to Wolfram powder, which just takes the straight up ingots, which makes things nice and easy. And let's go ahead and stand here. And we're going to set up a... we're going to do a rail connector. We want it to here, so it's straight on. And probably actually hold it back closer. Well, no, let's put it right about there, I guess. Okay. Oh, you know what? We don't actually need this at all. We'll just run them straight in. Might as well. There's no reason not to. Especially since we have 3 inputs anyway. I know I don't need to do this. It'll just fill the buffer up more quickly, but then after that it's not going to make that much difference. Wonder why... Oh, I was going to say, how come they're not coming in there? Okay, and then on this end, we're going to need to set up a couple of splitters. So let's do one here. See, that's coming out right on the seam. Okay, so we'll do a splitter right here. And then we're going to need to do another one over on this side. So we'll just do it right there. Okay, you come out to there. You go to there. You go to there. You go to there. You go to there. And you go to there. Alright, then we set these guys up with future health. For the wolfram powder. And we're in business. Okay. So we've got Griffiths and future health going. We've finished Selenian for tier 5. The only one we can't do yet is moon energy because we need to find the blueprint for the rotor. So that's holding us up there. Perfect. Okay, so we are done doing whatever we need to do at the base for the moment. When Griffiths finishes, it's going to give us war bonds, and that should give us enough war bonds then to do a weapon upgrade. So why don't we go out and do a little bit of exploring until Griffiths finishes.
Let's see.
I'll bring a little more pistol ammo with me. The bugs aren't going to be out quite yet, but they'll be out soon enough, I'm sure. And yeah, I think we're good. If there's any more of the, yeah, it looks like the ignitium's all faded out. So, all right. Well, why don't we... Oh, yeah, I know what. Let's go see if we can hit these underground caves before they close back up. That's what we'll do while we're waiting. So we'll hit this one, and then there's one way back over that way, too. I don't know how long they stay open, so we should be able to at least get into one. Okay, let's go down.
A cave. It's worth exploring.
Okay, what do we got here? A glow cap. 50 healing, 20 calories, 30 hydration. Nice. It doesn't give any ill effect. This is... What is this? What kind of blue crystal stuff? Oh, it's quartz ore. Alright, nice. What does that give us? That gives... Doesn't say it can be analyzed. This gives us 90, though. Alright, let's go through here. Another glow cap.
Acquired.
And some quartz. Okay, and we'll go through here.
Come here.
Glow cap. Glow cap. And glow cap.
You need to survive.
And everything? I think so. Alright. Yep, I've got my flashlight on, thank you. I think that's it, right? Pretty sure. Okay, let's get out of here. There's also a body right straight ahead of us. Let's grab that, and then we'll see if we can get back to that other cave before it closes up. There it is. That's only an 8% harvester.
Yes.
And 30 calories, 40 hydration. Okay, that's not as good as what we have. All right, again, let's see if we can get to that other cave way the hell over that way before the vines close. Oh, by the way, over at our calcium plant, I've got 3 depots full of calcium blocks and 3 depots full of calcium sheets. They're just sitting there not doing anything at the moment, but they're ready to go if and when we need them, which I'm sure we will at some point in the future.
Rupture status stable. Arcadia status stable.
Okay, so does stable close the cave, or does it stay open until, like, the planet's fully restored? I guess we're going to find out here in a minute. Oh, it just started growing. Oh, man, that's a bummer. Okay, well, let's check this cave out the next time we have another star rupture. Looks like there's a body down inside of it, too. All right, so what I'm going to do is mine my way back by grabbing meteorites, and then we'll see where we are with Griffiths, because I'd kind of like to finish Griffiths before we get into combat again, so we have a bit better weapon. So I will bring you guys back here in a little bit with an update. There's some bugaboos over there. Let's avoid them. So I'm just going around gathering meteorites until Griffiths finishes, and I found another wreck here. $400 damage logic board.
Gotcha.
Nice. We'll take it. There's another map thingy over there. Okay, we'll probably do that after we get our upgraded weapon. Oh shit, here's another one of those obelisk things. Monolith thingies. Alright, stay away from that because it's irradiated. Oh, you know what? I screwed up. I forgot to set this back to making titanium plates. So, not a whole lot's been happening. Okay, well, I guess I'll bring you guys back when this is done then, because I don't want to go too far away until we got the better weapon. That's all right. See you in a bit. Alright guys, I'm going to get Future Robotics going too, because that also takes these frames, and we can just split off of here and also start feeding those guys. So I think what we'll do for them is we'll put them, we'll put them over, yeah, I know what we can do. Let's put them over here. We'll turn them this way. And I'm gonna, let's get 4 going. So if we come to here, do one there. We're just gonna do the, oh, I didn't get that one down, or done right in terms of the height. Okay. Jump up here. Let's put a platform in there. Okay, so you're going to be Clever Robotics, not Future, sorry. And we'll set these to frames as well. Should have done this earlier, but I forgot to. Okay, and then we should be able to just come right off of here over to here. We're gonna need more of these guys. So let's go ahead and put another one in here, and we'll put one in there. That should work. Okay, so you go to there. You go to there. You go to there. You go to there. there, and there. All right, nice. So now we have clever robotics going for us too. If we look at this, yeah, we want the titanium housing because the Wolfram plate's not going to give us as much credit, or it's just going to take longer. So everything is now working on Tier 5, except for Selenium, which is already to Tier 5. And Moon Energy, which we can't do until we find the rotor blueprint. That's where things currently sit.
Claim your rewards in the terminal.
Alright, future health is done. Lesser dietitian reduces natural calorie loss by 10% or reduces natural hydrogen loss by 12%. I think I get thirsty faster than I get hungry. I don't know. This gives us 12%, that's only 10, so let's go with this. Oh wait, do we get both of them? Oh, we get both of them. Oh, okay, nice. But, what do I have in there right now? In that slot? Yeah, we got the mining thing in there. I don't want to give that up right now, so we'll just hang on to these. You know what, too, I might do is... Can I put a storage thingy? Yeah, I guess I can put it on the floor. Alright, so let's keep our spare limbs in here. And I think I have...
Great.
A couple there, too, so we'll put those... We'll store those in next to the limb machine, because it kind of makes sense to do that. And we will name this Limbs. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, so we are 69% on Griffiths, not too much longer. And we should be good getting close on that.
Excellent. The reward from the Griffiths Blue Corporation is already waiting for you. You'll like this.
Yes, we will. Okay, so we get 60 war bonds. By finishing Griffiths, let's grab these war bonds. This is 111. Now, you guys told me in the comments that we should get the Grim, the machine gun, before the other ones, because I guess it's supposed to be really good. So, let's go ahead and do it. There we go. All right. Confirm. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so this guy probably uses heavy ammo. I'm assuming we got just a little bit of that. So let's grab the heavy ammo. Put the pistol ammo back. Can we... So it doesn't look like we can carry the pistol and this at the same time. That's an interesting thingy. Okay, so that holds all 53. Now, what does it take to make heavy ammo? It takes... Oh, it takes titanium rod. Okay, I actually have some titanium rod sitting in here. How much...
I think I can use this.
How much does one stack make? Let's take a look. 198, so just shy of 200 per stack. Okay, so why don't we go ahead and take everything we have and max those out. So, okay, now we're short on building materials, which is not a problem because we have these here. Let's pull from, I guess it doesn't matter which one we pull from. I'm gonna actually take 2 stacks out. Okay, so that gives us a total of 774 rounds. Oh wait, no, hold. We can hit that again. Okay, 882 rounds. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Okay, we'll put you back up here. And now it looks like we can put some mods on here too. But these are going to require more war bonds. So uplift damper reduces vertical recoil. Buzz saw barrel increases rate of fire. The weapon becomes a literal buzzsaw flying death, though its recoil is a violent beast that only the most dedicated can hope to tame. Okay. This is... what is this? Magazine capacity. Okay, so high cap. Increases the magazine capacity. The light magazine reduces reload time, but we lose capacity, and the horizontal stabilizer significantly reduces horizontal recoil. Okay. Also reduces the capacity, and then this is a stock, right? So this reduces deployment time, the folding stock, and this reduces recoil, the rear force dampener. I mean, how long does it take to deploy this? I mean, really? Do we need that to be faster? I don't know. Seems like it comes out pretty damn fast to me. All right, nice. 111 rounds. Let's go try this sucker out. Okay, so yeah, now we're just cranking out stuff for Clever Robotics and... wait, is that who we're doing it for? I think so, yeah. Clever Robotics, we're sending those. And we need to find... was it the... what was the blueprint? I think it was a rotor, right? For you. Yes, we need to find the rotor blueprint. That's probably going to be a furnace item. Fabricator item? Yes. So we got to find the blueprint for that, and then the rest of this stuff's not a big deal. Well, except for we just burned all of our rods, but I can make more of those. Oh, well, actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, since we know we're going to need rods for the ammo for this, we should probably set up a titanium rod production. Yeah, I'll probably do that right here, but I'll do that off camera. I'm not going to do that right now. Okay, so let's go do some more exploring. We can't really go any further that way because of that radiated zone. So we can go further that direction or further that direction. We've already been up there. There's this, there's that thingy there. Why don't we go check that thingy out? That's what we'll do. And we're off. You know, we got this little slide thing, but we don't have quite the same jump that we do in Satisfactory, where you can slide and then do a big jump and cover a lot of ground. I mean, you can kind of do a double jump, so that's somewhat useful, I suppose. But it's not quite as good as Satisfactory. Let's look on the map too and see if there's anything of note. Guess not. Anything down in this little gully here? Oh, yeah, there's a body. We're looking right at it. There it is. Pistol ammo,
That's just what I
8
need.
war bonds, and a Polis snack. All right. The war bonds are by far the most valuable thing there. Yeah, it's a little odd that we can't carry the pistol and the other weapons at the same time. Maybe there's some kind of limb or other upgrade we can get that will let us do that. Okay, what do we have going on here? We got bugaboos. Here they come. Get wrecked. A lot of bugs.
Feel stronger.
Okay, the reload's not too bad for, you know, this kind of a weapon. That was a lot of bugs. Okay. We'll pick their parts up for now, but they're pretty low. You know, pretty low research data, so we can get rid of them later if we have to make room. What do we got here? Oh, I hear more bugs. Yeah. Is it just him? More bugs. Oh!
Reloading.
Alright, this weapon's pretty cool. I'm wondering though if I would like the assault rifle better, because the recoil on this is fairly significant. And I know we can get the upgrade for it later. Alright, we got a body here. Nutrifluid.
Just what I need.
Reduces revive time by 50%. Oh, we got enemies again. What is a revive time? Do we have to wait a while if we die? I haven't died yet, so I don't know how that even works. Oh, you know what? I was going to switch to one of the other characters just for the fun of it. I don't remember to do that. Maybe we'll try the female character next.
Area clear.
Okay, so before we go up, let's stay down. Shit. He just said the area was clear. Guess he doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. All right, what? I just saw something on the ground. Where was it? Is the bug covering it? Oh yeah, a tablet. New girl. Harvey Summers, that new girl is weird. She's just asked me what the fine was for swearing. Cormac Hansen, huh? What fine? Harvey Summers. They must have had some weird rules at the penal colony. I don't like this. Yeah, I heard she murdered someone, and I mean murdered, destroyed his disc. When they say disc, I think they're talking about, like, your ability to upload, you know, again. So, like, permadeath. From what Chris told me, she apparently carried out some terrorist attack, but Ada says she was convinced of robbery. The only thing we know for sure, convicted of robbery. The only thing we know for sure is there's something off about her. We should get a bonus for dangerous working conditions. Yeah, and a Christmas bonus and a vacation to Bali. Just be on your guard and keep an eye on her, as if we didn't have enough problems with the aliens. All right. Talking about the new girl. Here's some stuff here. There's more building materials, okay. Anything down in here? Helium extractor open. Oh. Yeah, I guess we'll take that. We may end up tossing it though, because we got too much of that stuff already. Okay, here's some stuff over here. More building materials.
Gotcha.
We can't open the door, and I think I hear more bugs. Yeah, I do. They're over there. There's one over there anyway. Oh shit. Oh crap. Okay, time to go.
Changing mags.
I want to put a little more distance between us here. Something's spitting at me.
Reloading.
That's rather rude. This guy over, and those guys. Yeah, see, we probably have a little bit better accuracy with the assault rifle.
Changing mags.
I think there's one
I'm
more.
detecting increased Rupture activity.
Ah, shit.
Prepare for a wave.
Alright. We're gonna drop everything in. You know what? I'm just gonna... I mean, we could make it back there, but... Let's just put a core down and a habitat. And then I'll just pick it back up when we're done. Airlock. Okay. We'll watch the rupture from here. Alright, I will bring you guys back when the rupture's finished. I guess the good news for that is the bugs will all be dead. Though we probably killed most of them by now anyway. Alright guys, we should be able to go back out now. Also, we finished Clever Robotics 2. Got the message that was finished. Okay, so we don't need any of this stuff anymore, so let's pick it up. And let's continue with our exploration of this POI here, and we shouldn't have to worry about bugaboos now. Oh, did that come back? Look at that.
Great.
That respawned. Interesting. Really? That doesn't make any sense. Why would that have respawned? I don't know. Don't know, man. Okay, so we were kind of looking around up here, I think. Yeah, we tried to open that door. Grab that stuff. Again, I'm just getting all the stuff outside first, and then we'll go look on the inside. Let's go over here. It's all just building material. Okay, let's check this shack first. Dead guy. More war bonds. Love it. What's that limb do? Increases max health by 25. That's pretty good. And a bunch of ammunition. Ammunition? Ammunition. That is hydration. Okay. Hydrolite. I think that's it for this building. Check this one now. Nutribar, Aquabar. Increases firearm swap speed by 35%. See, now that suggests we can swap firearms. So... unless they're just talking about switching between the minor and... I don't know. Probably, again, like I said, there's going to be something that will allow us to have more than one of those equipped. Okay, it looks like we need to go up this way. Calorie. Stops natural calorie loss, lasts 60 minutes, but we get 45 toxicity. Yowzers. And 12 war bonds. Love the war bonds. Some food. Disappearance. Greetings. Once again, I have bad news. Our engineer E0017 has disappeared. We have had no contact with her for the past 3 cycles. I sent out a search party, but they weren't able to find her. I'm also worried about the technical state of the base and its safety. As head of security, I don't know how I can ensure the safety of the base without the regular maintenance of its equipment and protective cloak. Please send new crew members. As for E0017, I personally don't believe this was an escape. The convict's behavior was excellent. Officer Boris Tilton. Greetings. I'm submitting a formal notification regarding the death of mission leader Drew Forrest. Drew Forrest left the base along with E0017 in order to locate new potential deposit of helium-3. According to E0017's testimony, they were attacked by the local fauna. E17 managed to survive the attack with serious damage to her sleeve. She also brought with her Drew Forrest's decreased sleeve. That's a tongue twister. After analyzing Forrest's disc, it was deemed no longer usable. The damage unequivocally points to an animal attack. 17 got a new sleeve. Thank you for agreeing to participate in our experimental rehabilitation program. As per our guidelines, I'm sending you the convict's details. All the information below is highly classified. This is Lillian Ward. She has a low temperature engineer and from that university. She was a junior technician at mining, moon energy mandatory rehabilitation work. Sentenced to pay a fine of 150,000 universal credits for illegally giving birth to a male child. Really? Sent to Luna 6 base for rehabilitation work. Does not pose a threat. Exemplary behavior in recent years. Due to the experimental nature of the program, companies are required to keep a journal. Amount left to be worked off, that much. Okay. Interesting.
Claywood always seemed a little off to me.
Yeah, no shit. Putting her in prison and fining her 150,000 credits for having a baby boy? There must be some... Oh, look at that! Rotor blueprint and a tube blueprint. And some other stuff, too. 1,500 data point security logger and 30 war bonds. Love it!
I can use that.
Yes, we certainly can. All right. That was worth the price of admission. Okay, cool. So that means we can get to work when we get back on our final tier 5 for Moon Energy Corporation. Take all of that stuff there. Lovely. Okay, let's go down to one more. Take some of that stuff. Yeah, we're gonna have some space problems. So let's eat that.
Delicious.
And let's drink this just to free up the slot. Plus, we kind of needed to anyway. We still could stand to eat. That gives 30 toxicity. Doubles natural energy regeneration. What's this? Well, there's 2 of them, so that's not going to gain us a slot unless we waste one, which I don't really want to do. All right, you know what? Let's see. That's worth 80 points. 55, 40. Let's drop those. And damage personal interface. Increases stam region by 20%. Okay, we'll grab all of that stuff. And what is this?
We'll be getting a new employee tomorrow. She'll be working off her punishment with us. We don't have any other convicts on the base, so I'm not crazy about the idea. But I trust the company wouldn't hire just any old criminal. According to the documents they sent me, she has 5 years of experience in mining helium-3 on the moon, a managerial position, a degree in chemistry, but she can also operate a harvester and fix machinery. I'd be thrilled if it wasn't for the fact that I have no access to what she was convicted of. Our head of security has full access to her file and says I shouldn't worry about her conviction. Plus he promised to keep...
You have just listened to an audiocom recording of someone who was here before you. Each recording could contain useful data, so Mr. Claywood has asked that you retrieve as many of them as possible.
I think I can use this.
Did I get too far away from that, and that's why it's cut off? It cut off? I don't know. This is all just real basic stuff here. Sometimes, though, you find research, pretty high point research stuff and that kind of thing. All right, I think, did we go? Well, I don't think we went up in this building. Actually, here. Yeah, see more research data stuff. Let's go around this way. war bonds. Take it, for sure. Mandatory Journal of Convict E17. I was supposed to be honest, so I'll be honest. It pisses me off that the others are making normal money here and bragging about what they're going to buy when they get back to Earth, bragging how many spare sleeves they'll have. And I'm never going to see the money I'm making. Everything goes towards paying off my fine. Good news is I'm making more here than I would have if they'd sent me to dig holes somewhere in Alaska. Though I don't know if it's worth the looks I'm getting from my coworkers. At least at the penal colony, everyone was equal. Our results have been getting worse lately, despite firing off additional excavators. It's all because of those damn creatures. They cover everything in that slime. Security teams destroy it, but then the machines need repairs, and who do they send to do those repairs? Me, of course. God forbid the scientists get their hands dirty. One positive about working here is I get to curse whenever I want. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Even writing it out is fun. Okay, well, there you go. There you go. It would have been interesting to hear her say something about why she had a baby boy and why that was a crime in the first place. But I don't know. Looks like there's stuff up there too. How do we get up there?
The Ruptura is in its stable stage.
And then the bugs are going to
The
come back.
climate of Arcadia is returning to normal.
Guess we do this. Calorie gel. Let's just eat that now. We kind of needed to anyway. Okay, there we go.
Let's see.
Nice. Gonna get some decent research points. If nothing else, that's why you want to come out and do this exploration. Well, you know, for the blueprints too, of course. We found 2 blueprints in this area. That was awesome. Okay, I think that's everything. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get this. Multi-rails and modulators. Very nice. That's gonna really be a game changer. Love it. Love it. Okay. Let's go here and go to the fabricator and insert the blueprint for both tubes and rotors. And then I think I have some of that stuff already. So what I'm going to do between this episode and the next episode is... Didn't we? Oh yeah, we did. How come? I guess I forgot to insert it. We did find that blueprint. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a titanium rod, rod production, and I'm going to do that over here, so we have that for making ammunition and, you know, finishing that blueprint. And then I'm going to get things set up to do Moon Energy Corporation with rotors so that we can get wind turbines, and then we'll, you know, have an upgraded source of power. And that's just going to be a fabricator thing, so it shouldn't be too complicated, you know, to do that. And then when that is done, I'll bring you guys back and we will start the next episode. So thanks everybody for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And if you did, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, share the video, and we'll catch you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.